Are you out there, watching me? Watching what I, Frey Rayon Starlight, your descendant, have done to the world a millennium later? I still wonder if choosing a path after seeing the future you laid upon me was the right thing to do. Please accept this, Great Demon Lord. Great Demon replied, you're already done with your job and here to give me your sword. Frey in proud ha ha ha. Leave some work for the other demons, will ya? The path to help betray humanity and the world itself. Frey, the traitorous warrior who slaughtered his kin and comrades alike. Humanity's worst villain. That's the greatest compliment I've heard. Great Demon wisely answered, and you take that as a compliment. Ha! But if every path leads to the world's destruction, he thought then again, that was clear the moment you killed your own family. Very well. You may serve me as I promised. Great Demon said, thank you, my lord. Then I can only choose the path that benefits me. My forces should have wiped out even the few remnants. I'd say this world's well and destroyed, wouldn't you? Great Demon said, all the places I have lived in are on the brink of ruin. Those whom I loved are long dead. Slain by my own hand. Are you satisfied, now that you've killed every single person in the manor? Dark Mage Kania joined this war of words and said, my only regret is that I lack power. If I were stronger, I would have died with you. I curse you, Frey. May you suffer in this ruined world until you breathe your last. Archmage Irina said, goddamn demons. There's no end to them. But if my life can buy the world even one more second, it'll be worth it. But you call yourself a warrior, and that's what you bring here. I was a fool to have ever trusted you, Frey. Have fun being the world's last and only human, traitor. Princess of Clana strongly replied, this empire stood strong for over a millennium, repelling all would-be conquerors and invaders. To think it would be undone by my most trusted retainer. Damn you, Frey Rayon Starlight. Though I die here, I will remember you as the worst wretch that ever existed. Saintus Ferloche prayed, oh, God above, thank you. Thanks to this evil warrior, we have finally realized that even you have abandoned us. The Great Demon said, sir, I mean, Frey. Kania said, I will remember how evil you are even in death. After all, someone must confess your sins before God. This was humanity's last bastion against the demons, so I ignored all feelings and focused on calculations. From the demon army's routes to supply chains and even my own decisions, I never trusted anything, and constantly questioned. But there was one thing that wasn't in my expectations. It's the fact that I still love you. Great Demon thought, with their deaths, I became the villain of my own making. It was a title that I needed no matter what. Frey said, the Demon Lord and the warrior joining forces. No one could have ever seen that coming. Now, all that's left is to break that sword of yours. Give it to me. I just need to take one last step now. Great Demon Lord suddenly, sure, be my guest. Frey in wonder, this aura. You've come this far, but you. He said, oh, no need to be surprised. It's just that my devious plan involves us dying here together. The path to save the world I destroyed myself opens again. Frey asked, this was your plan? This time, I'll save everyone I loved, and everyone I killed. Finally he realized that this place it's my home. Today is the day before I enter the academy, so I'm right. System. Path of the false villain. Your fate led you to destroy the world once. Now, a path opens before you to save the world as the one false villain. Commit acts of evil with a noble purpose and save the world. Only then can you find the one true happiness in life. This is a special perk. One that can only be acquired after leading the world to its doom myself and dying alongside the Demon Lord. I finally got in. I'm inside the hidden route. This time, I can save the heroines. 10 years ago, what are these squiggly letters? Frey asked. Do you know, father? His father replied, oh, those. Those symbols are called Hangul. Only we of House Starlight, who trace our lineage to warriors, can read them. So they're like some ancient language found in old books. We're here. This is the entrance. From this point on, you have to go alone. He asked, Huh? But what about you, father? His father replied, Frey, my son. Listen closely. You know about the prophecy that spread all over the empire, right? He said, Yes, father. 1,000 years after the demon lord's disappearance, a new one shall emerge and devour the world. A new warrior shall also rise to save the world. Frey questioned, That's the will from our ancestor who took down the demon lord. Father replied, Yes, but there's more to the story than the empire knows. Only our family knows the full prophecy. The prophecy foretold the rise of a new demon lord and warrior after 1,000 years. And that time is now. I can't see a thing. Father? Father? Huh? A light? Wait, is that the warrior's sword from the legends? Back off, kiddo. It's way too early for you to be handling that. Frey shocked, Why yikes? Who are you? Unknown man replied, You can't even recognize your ancestor. Frey said, Huh? That's weird, as far as I know, my ancestor, was handsome. He thought, maybe I should just bounce. Anyway, you're here to pick up the walkthrough for this world, aren't you? A walkthrough? I'm only here because my dad told me I should go if I want to save my friends. Well, that's included in the walkthrough, so you're on the right path. Okay, listen to this first. This world you're living in is currently on hard mode, at least it's not headed for a bad ending, never mind. I'll just show you instead. Gah. This is what happens when you go down the wrong route. Did you see it? Ancestor said, There's nothing in that future except despair. Poor kid. He just witnessed everything he loved wither and crumble in an instant. Now, what choice will you make? Frey said, I can do it. Just like how you did, I want to save this world and protect the people I love. Then Ancestor replied soulfully, Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're a warrior too. I'll show you the only path in this world that leads to a happy ending. Only that way will you be able to save the world, your loved ones, and yourself. It won't be easy, kiddo. You'll have to destroy the world yourself and find a way to take down the demon lord. And your new route after that will have even more challenges awaiting. But I know you can do it, Frey. Okay, everything's ready. We can head to a happy ending. Everything's exactly the same as before except for one. It's the system. This is a useful skill I can use in the unknown future. It looks pretty similar to how it was described in the prophecy. I shouldn't have much trouble figuring it out. Plus, in the path my ancestor showed me, there was a way to solve this. If I manage to make use of these to accomplish that, then I can save the world they're living in. Young master. It's Kania. May I enter? Frey said, Sure. Come in. But for now, I just want to take a breather. I deserve that much, don't I? My childhood friend Kania, it's been so long since I saw you Smee. Warning. The 5 main heroines retain their memories of the previous playthrough. Kania angrily said, Please excuse me, young master. The 5 main heroines retain their memories of the previous playthrough. What? What kind of bullshit is this? Path of the False Villain. In my previous playthrough, I chose to be evil to destroy the world. But this time, the system will force me to do evil. If I get caught doing a good deed, I'll be hit with a penalty where my HP will be reduced drastically. Despite such restraints, this is crucial for solving the hidden route. Update complete. You may now access the following functions. Stat distribution. Item shop, locked. Skill Shop. Current false villain points. Committing acts of evil will earn me false villain points, which can be used to purchase the essentials. 5 main heroines retain their memories of the previous playthrough. Frey said, but no one told me about this. She said, please excuse me, young master. Frey, she's overflowing with murderous intent. Kanya. A butler of House Starlight, cursed from birth with dark magic that saps her very life. And she's one of the 5 main heroines from the prophecy. But if she remembers everything from the previous playthrough. You useless orphan. Should have you tossed out. She just might kill me this very moment. Kanya asked, that sir, shall I prepare your meal? He replied, oh, right. Yeah, I'll have the usual. She said, yes, sir. Frey, shocked, icy look on her face, she definitely remembers. Frey in shock, I'm not sure what's going on, but I need to, now what? Intuition of the false villain sensing immense murderous intent nearby. He said, I sensed that more than enough earlier. Why is it warning me now? Possessed skill, intuition of the false villain LV1 allows you to sense a threat to your life once a day. This skill is talking about one person. Kanya. But would Kanya do something so stupid? If she kills me, she'll get into trouble because I'm her master. Does she want to kill me that badly despite? Kanya came. I've brought you your soup, young master. Oh, so that's her plan. She's going to curse my food with dark magic and kill me, and drive it as a mysterious death. She said, please enjoy your meal. He thought, guess I can't blame her, considering what her last memories of me were like. But you leave me no choice. I'd better get started as well. Wait. Frey loudly shouted, when did I ask for soup, you nitwit? Bring me a sandwich. She respectfully said, right away, sir. Shortly after. Young master, I've brought the sandwich. He again said, I don't see cheese. Get me a new one. Kanya disappointedly said, but that's. He replied, got something to say? Kanya replied strongly, no, sir. Then next. The bread stale. Rejected. Can't you get anything right? Try again. Finally, on the 8th sandwich. Kanya again came with the sandwich and said, why, your sandwich is, here. He said, you really don't know when to quit, do you? Do you even realize you're completely out of mana? He said, I think I'll just have that soup from earlier. Can you bring that back? She in shock said, oh. What a shame. I hoped I could finally see that smile of yours again. He said, I didn't know a whole pile of death risks were waiting for me before I could even earn points. First things first. Let me replenish Kanya's HP before her condition worsens. There's only one way to stabilize her dark magic. It's by replenishing her HP with someone else's. I don't think I'll be able to live that long anyway. So I might as well use it to extend Kanya's. That's more worth it. Phew, finally done. I'd better find a way to get myself out of this shitty situation first. Considering the situation, I can't stick to my original plan anymore. I still have around 2 months until the main quest. The original plan was to take care of some of the basic tasks and stay low. It's better to stay quiet if I don't want people to find out about me, so I was trying to stay still. He said, I mean, what just happened wasn't even in the prophecy. Does that even make sense? Besides Kanya, there are 4 other main heroines. Frey thought, one of them is my fiancée, and thankfully, she's traveling outside the country. Then there's Princess Klana. She's basically abandoned by the imperial family, so she doesn't have her base to stand against me. So, the ones I really need to worry about are Irina and Ferloche, the 2 I run into the most at the academy. Saintess Ferloche. She's always foolishly exploited by the church, but she is more than capable of ending me socially. But the real danger is Irina. Knowing how reckless she is, she might just try to blow me to pieces as soon as she sees me. Plus, Kanya won't ever directly act against me because her sister is the hostage, but she'll try to assassinate me again. Frey said, I need to earn as many false villain points as I can while I have the time. The only way to survive is by raising my stats or buying skills to keep me alive. There's a limit to how many points I can wring out of Kanya alone. Thanks for getting fooled. Risky as it may be, I need to meet more of them to get more points. He said, I should be fine if I make use of my past experiences and the prophecy. I'll sort things out as much as I can by tomorrow, and go head-to-head at the academy. Frey thought guess I should wake her up now. She exclaimed heave-ho, Frey shouted loudly hey. How long do you plan to sleep? She awaked. He said what's with that face? Got something to complain about? Today is the first day at the academy, isn't it? Hurry up and prepare the carriage. She replied why yes, as you wish. System sigh, still only 100 points. Looks like I need at least a few hundred points to buy skills or items, oh well. Guess I'll just have to keep earning them bit by bit to avoid dying. This is gonna be such a fun academy life. Lord Frey, your entrance ceremony speech was so moving. Oh. You've got quite the eye, don't you? Of course. The freshman representative had to come from the Empire's greatest ducal family. Lord Frey, you're amazing. I am renowned for my talent and beauty, after all. These vultures, their ulterior motives are so obvious. Boys, replied Lord Frey, we'd like to propose placing our products in the royal palace. We've brought some commoner women for your enjoyment as well. Frey said I'll decide after I see your sincerity. Sigh, is money and women all these people care about? It's not just the Demon King, I'd love to do something about these rotten nobles, too, but to earn points, I have to keep playing along with them. *ID false villain points, birds of tether. Ugh, you unruly women. Let me go. Come here quietly. Boys, said Lord Frey, we've brought her. Damn it, let me go. Wah, Irina. No way. Irina got caught. Her specialty is fire magic, but she can use other elemental magic too, she's a genius. There's no one who should be able to deal with her, right? Could it be, she intentionally got caught to take out everyone here at once? System store. What looks useful, this works. The points I earned from Kanya yesterday came in handy. Mana depletion. A genius like Irina. She's planning to store up mana and explode it all at once, huh? Boys said you filthy bastards won't get away with this. She said please, stop. Boys replied in anger you vulgar woman, shut up. Frey replied get lost. Boy said huh? What did you just say? I said get lost, I'm busy playing with the woman. Why yes. Boys while during ran away well, enjoy yourself. Frey said now, let's have some fun in a quiet place. Irina said what a disgusting guy. If it had been like this, I should have hit you with ultimate magic instead of the Demon King's army. He said what's this? First, I'll teach you to shut that arrogant mouth of yours. She thought damn it, getting caught just before midnight, of all times. Girl said looks like he passed out drunk. Let's escape quickly. But it's lucky, right? I heard that if you get caught, you're in for a horrible fate. He's the kind of bastard who thinks of commoners as slaves. He awake and said, sigh, after sending everyone away with my acting, this reckless act was only possible because I had emergency defense. Emergency defense, use complete. Target, Irina fill your details, Curse of Midnight target, details, the Curse of Midnight declares death for the target at 12 p.m. the next day. I can be used once oh seer. The crystal remains in a state of mana depletion for a year. In other words, it was a close call, huh? Kania said master. Frey said oh, Kania, N.C.C. Kania said you shouldn't sleep in a place like this. He replied I can't walk right now, carry me. Ah. She advised him if you'd always be this obedient, that'd be nice. Sigh, feel like I've become some kind of clown. Well, whatever, at least I can raise my vitality too. Frey, you're still a scumbag. If it weren't for my sister. I'd kill you right now. Frey. He in dream I have a present for you. Ah, you should stop, it's dangerous. It's fine, just a little more. You're exaggerating, it'll heal soon. I can do it myself, master. It's fine, stop being so reserved, calling me master. Wait for me, once I've ensured my sister's safety, I'll make sure to stop your breath. Master, we've arrived at the student dormitory. Frey ordered Yawn you can go now. She replied I'll be staying here from today onward as well. He said huh. You're joking. Right? She replied huh. You're joking, right? The system considers the following 3 cases to be game over. Expulsion to being unable to attend the academy for unjust reasons. The death df even one main heroine. The system owner dying in any situation other than the final battle. Kania said good night, master. Good night, master. So while attending school, I have to protect the heroines and my own life. This is a ridiculous request from this damn game, but complaining won't change anything, right? Early morning she said master, you should wake up soon or you'll be late. He replied I don't care, I'm still sleeping. She said I'll go ahead, then. Frey replied hey, wait. What do you think you're doing? Cough. 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 Ugh, damn it, did I give too much vitality yesterday? Kania said, are you? Frey replied, I'm fine, don't worry about it. By the way, when did I ever say you could go ahead? You're like this fountain pen. Can a fountain pen move on its own? If you have a complaint, then get out. I'll make your sister my mistress. She in reaction I'm sorry, please, just spare my sister. He asked her in fun are you crying? She's your precious little sister, huh? If you understand, don't get any strange ideas. 10 plus false villain points, threatening with family is going too far. She said yes, I'll cherish her as if she's my sister. Kadia, Did Frey have any pre-existing conditions? She said I am Iseret alum by work. I will be in charge of class for the next year, nice to meet you. He said you too. You're late. She said 10 points. He said tch, this is your fault for being slow. She shouted what are you doing here? No comment, now that everyone's here, let's start the class. She thought now that everyone's here, let's start the class. She ordered keep your voices down. He said sigh, why does the first day already have a class? Then teacher said the first class is over. The next class will be held outside. Girl to Frey Lord Frey. I would like to offer you a blessing, could. Have a moment with you in a place where we won't be seen. Just the two of us, if possible. Really? False villains inetinct, detecting strong murderous intent nearby. Frey said this girl. Her intentions are so obvious. I refuse. She said huh. My blessing isn't something that can be bought with money. Frey replied I said I don't need it. She said sorry, that's harsh. Frey thought being too pure is troublesome, you'll be used by the cult again. Teacher shouted everyone, quiet. The second period is combat training. Step forward one by one. This is useless, next. Trying to cast a fireball. It's more like a sparkler. Pathetic, next. Next. He said it's Kania's turn. Teacher to Kania, are you ready? Kania replied, yes. Frey said, but Kania, normally, she wraps things up to prevent mana depletion, but what's going on today? There's a limit to how much I can share my vitals/tie remotely. Kania said, while fighting that's enough. Teacher replied, how long are you planning to keep fighting, Kania? Teacher said, you're exceeding my expectations. I'll be watching to see how much longer you can last. Kania said, let's stop here. Due to being born with unstable mana, if I fight any longer, I might lose control. Teacher replied, so that's why you've been so cautious, what a shame. You have enough potential to become the strongest mage. Thought was going to die from running out of vitality. Now, the next person, step forward. He said, for now, Kania has held on. I need to prepare properly. This is an unmissable opportunity to earn tons of points. Irina took opportunity HAA. Gah. Teacher said, out of the question. Someone take her to the infirmary. One girl said, Irina, are you okay? Well, it's my turn next. Is it possible to forfeit? Teacher said, why? She replied, well, I feel like leasing my powers on the teacher isn't quite right. Teacher replied in return, be prepared for some kind of disadvantage. Girl said, why yes. Linder stood. Teacher asked now. Frey said while going to fight with her, hey, sis, is playing the passionate teacher fun? She said, and you, is playing the noble fun? Come at me. I'll straighten out that rotten mentality of yours. TCH. This pendant was expensive, and it's paying off. He said, don't be surprised by this level of power. This is just the beginning. Light audience said, I can't believe it, the teacher's being pushed back. Girl said, that pendant, it's releasing an aura of the devil. Teacher said, what? Is that true? He replied, well, would you like to check? Boys shouted, the Duke's son is using black magic. As expected, that thing is worth as much as a whole house. 2000 plus PTS fearless villain appears. Wow, / earned quite a bit. Seems like policing trouble within the school is the safest and most efficient way. Teacher said, Frey, we have a personal meeting. Follow me. Bringing in illegal black magic artifacts to the Sacred Academy, what do you think you're doing? Frey said, you're exaggerating. It's fine, it's just one item, what happened to you? You weren't like this before. Inlet alum pash, emotional stay, anger, disappointment, Luncern, regret, empathy. As expected, sis is still worried about me. But I can't back down here. He said, I've just adapted to society. It's useless to appeal to emotions, right? Living honestly is something only fools do. She replied, sigh, fine. Since this is your first offense, I'll overlook it. He said, Cadlin Lamo, as expected of you, sis. That thing was expensive. I'm suffering a lot of damage here. She said, but there's a condition. Take me to that store. I'm going to destroy everything there. He answered, I'm going to destroy everything there. She told Frey, I'm not going to buy anything. He in his turn, you're so loud, fine, tomorrow it is. Nice. / turned in the magic tool store for 2000 points, that's a good deal. Teacher asked Frey, what happened to you? Why have you changed so much? Kania said, welcome back, master. He replied, sigh, I forgot you were here. By the way, what's that? Kania said, it's a cat plushie from my little sister, Kadia. It's cute, isn't it? He said, tch, it's pointless. It's cute, too cute. Hurry up and go to sleep. Yes, good night. He asked, did you fall asleep? After I give you the vitality for tomorrow, I'll go to sleep too. Kania is sleeping, right? Frey suddenly spat blood, something seemed suspicious, she thought during the day, I've been keeping an eye out, so there were almost no suspicious movements, but while I'm asleep, he's definitely going to do something shady. I'll catch him with undeniable proof, just you wait. He said she's sleeping so soundly. Let's begin. What? She said, what is this pervert doing all of a sudden? Wasn't he supposed to be sick from too much late-night partying? This scumbag. I'll kill him for sure. She said, when I get back to my real body, I'll make him suffer the maximum pain and slowly kill him. Frey. What is he doing, holding my stomach like that? Seems to be in pain. No, that scumbag can't just end it here. Let's wait a little longer. He'll definitely show his true colors. He said, phew, this should be enough for now. Is that it? She said, could it be? He noticed. Even a saint would have a hard time detecting my black magic. He thought it's still so cute. Oh, his fur is so fluffy. Meow, meow. She said, I see, it meows when you press it. Meow, he thought I should buy one of these too. Meow, 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 meow. He said, ugh, sigh, what is it? This early in the morning? She shouted, and nothing. My stomach just hurts a little, he said, lie. Go to the bathroom already. She replied, I'll be fine. He said, tch. How disgusting, hm. Why did I get points? New notification. Due to accumulating evil points, you've leveled up from beginner and intermediate. The store has been unlocked. Oh, so many new items are available now, this one, and then, new notification. Mrin Sinrid Q-Sid Kinmoner Dormitory Attack Incident, prevent the Gulak and capture the culprit. Reward, Hero's Weapon Awakening. Failure penalty, minor reduction in vitality and lifespan. Main quest. First, I need to go to the auction and get that certain item I promised sis, so it works out perfectly. Teacher asked Frey, are you here? He ordered Kania. Open lip. She said, ha, good morning, teacher. Teacher said, Kania. Why are you here? Kania replied, I've received permission to share a room as the Yoling master's servant. Teacher said in shock, what? Frey. Are you out of your mind, rooming with someone of the opposite sex? He replied, as expected of a virgin. You should experience it soon, sis, or you'll miss your chance to get married. Kania said, teacher, I assure you, there's nothing inappropriate going on. He said to teacher that seriously, how long are you going to freeze for? Let's hurry up. You want to go to the back alleys? Kania said, be careful, teacher asked Frey. Is this really the right place? He said, shut up and follow me. It's this way. She said, what is this place? Well, I suppose it's understandable. Sis knew about the Empire's corruption and injustices, but she's never had the chance to witness it firsthand. Teacher said, hurry up and guide me to the store. After taking care of the store, I'll clean up this entire area. The store's right in front of us. I see, this is the place. You wait here. I'll finish this quickly. He said, as expected, sis is still the same, the preparation for the main quest is the goal, so don't make extra work for me. A girl asked for help. Ugh. Help. Rascal said, don't struggle. For such a good catch, the master will surely be pleased, right? He thought, this is definitely, can't just overlook this. Rascal said, we're here, young lady, he said, is this the place? They replied, Sorry, but we don't allow kids. Enjoy your time. She said, enjoy your time. He said, I'd prefer to see the actual thing before making a decision, though. You must not know much since you're young. Unfortunately, that's not something I can offer. She said, please, come this way. He expected, as expected, there's a secret space. Hey, why is a demon king subordinate here? Succubus Queen Abolite. Strength 75, Magic 7.5, Intelligence 75, Epret B.S Special Abilities, Charms Blessing, Succubus's Scent Attribute, Flower Serpent. Things just got suspicious, I should investigate further. She said we've arrived. Feel free to look around. He said this is, she said hey, you guys, smile now, there's customers. Girls replied in smile ha ha, hiya ha ha ha, welcome. She said this might be a bit much for the young master. He said no, I like it. But, I prefer younger ones. I'll give you another bag. About it? She said goodness, it can't be helped, I suppose knock knock knock. She said this is a hidden passageway, ah. He said shut up and lie down. I'll take a look inside. Damn it, so this was the Succubus Queen's plan? This is for awakening the Demon King, it's a magic circle. And this is where they gather humans to be used for. A person's coming. Help me. Wah. Mama. She asked, did you see that? Whoever it is, capture them alive. It's troublesome if the kids see my face. Everyone, he said, please wait a moment. She asked in wonder, all who are you? Don't come any closer. What do you want? Maybe, information about the Demon Lord? I'll tell you anything. I'll even serve you at night. Succubi are good at that, why? He said it's not a bad deal, it's simple, I don't make deals with people who mess with children. Thank you for saving me, he said it wasn't anything special. Don't take any detours, just head straight home. Buy something delicious with the money I gave you. Children said alright. Sudden quest completed. Please choose your reward. He said for a sudden quest, the reward is minimal. A child said excuse me. How did you know we were there? How did you know we were there? Frey replied that was the kid they collide earlier on the street. I'll give the reward to this kid. If her potential is trained correctly, she could make history. I'll give her this. A lucky charm. Child asked Why me? Well, it's an investment for this country, I guess. Excuse me, what's your name? Please let me repay you someday. He replied that's fine, I've just done the hero's duty. As long as you stay well, that's enough. And, you should study magic. You have talent. Child said magic. Me? Thank you very much, hero. I will study magic diligently and repay this kindness for sure. Please wait until then. At that moment, Frey had no idea that this event would later bring about an unimaginable change. Teacher said Frey. Where have you been wandering around? Don't you know the meaning of moderation? Don't you know the meaning of moderation? He said I got a little distracted, but it's time to head to the auction, wait, I need to stop by the Information Guild. Apparently, today's auction will feature a black magic artifact. She in anger what did you say? We can't waste time. Tell me the location of the venue. He said but there's a barrier, so without an entry ticket, you can't get in, He said there is one way, she said was this really the only method? Frey told I told you, didn't I? To enter without a ticket, you'll have to register as my lover. She said why you even want me to cross my arms, even so, he replied come on, act properly. He told her it's risky, but there's no better bodyguard than my sister. It's just a seemingly ordinary item, so we should be able to obtain it without issue. She said wait a minute. What is it? Is it the artifact? Where? Where is it? Thana, abilities, Strength 3 Intelligence 7 Magic. Spirit 4 Special abilities, Work Health, Unstable Mana, Curse of Self-Destruction. Why is Kania here? Excuse me. Clane abilities, Strength 7, Magic T, Intelligence 7, Spirit B.I1 Attribute, Overlord. He said Clana 2. Turosh abilities, Strength L, Holy Power B, Intelligence 2, Spirit B. Special abilities. Blessing of the Sun God. Haha, this is the worst possible situation. Sis. Don't call me by name here. He said, could it be, all three of them are after the same thing, /M. It's a small blessing that Irina isn't here, trying to control me with that, which can dominate everything. Speaker said, let me introduce you. This is the unknown stone, a mysterious item with a power that cannot be understood even through appraisal. There's no point in thinking about it, for now, securing the item is the priority. The stone of domination. The stone of domination also tie trigu and manipulate their mind to control them. That stone is necessary to complete the first scenario quest. It's impossible without it. Speaker said, let's start the bidding at 1 gold. Sorry, but I can't let anyone have this. In this world, money is everything. Don't underestimate the wealth of the Empire's top Duke family. Speaker said, 15 gold. Won you 15 gold, anyone else? One man said, oh. Without delay, 20 gold. Unbelievable. 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold. Is this the winning bid? I-0100 11,000. What a clumsy girl. 12,000 gold. He said, what? There's someone with a strange interest in this. It just looks like a random stone at first glance. 13,000 gold. 20,000 gold. Incredible. 22,000 gold. Not to be outdone, 30,000 gold. 40,000. 50,000. 50,000, 5,000. Anyone else with more to offer? 55,000 gold. This amount wins the auction. I pushed my limits, but I've secured it. I pushed my limits, but I've secured it. Wait a second, could it be? Kania, I thought she was being unusually quiet. She was planning to steal it from the beginning, wasn't she? Everyone, please stay calm. I'll investigate the cause immediately. Ugh. Damn it, this is the worst. What's going on? No, thinking about it comes later. First, I need to secure that thing. Teacher said you shouldn't even be here. Who are you? He said you'd better introduce yourself while you can. He replied, look down. She said, eh. He again said, just look down. She said, ah, you devil. How shameless. What a terrifying thing. You must be a minion of the Demon King. Sun God, please grant me the power to destroy this hopeless perverted demon. No, no, no. I'm not a devil, and I didn't set things on fire either. He said it should have hit directly. That girl, she's lost control in her excitement. Girl said this must be the Sun God's trial. I will accept it with all my heart. Teacher told if you look down, it'll kill you. Girl said. Teacher said, ugh. Was that the person with strange interests? Man asked, what a place to meet. Frey Rayon Starlight. Vicarious abilities, Strength 2, Magic B.5, Intelligence 7, Spirit B.6. Special abilities, Transformation, Mind Control Attribute, Swindler. I shut them up. Becalize, they were being noisy. The Great Demon Eucharius. What is he doing here? Yakarish said, what a place to meet. Frey Rayon Starlight. I shut them up because they were being noisy. The Great Demon Eucharius. Why is he here? He said, are you perhaps Lord Eucharius? Yakarish said, it seems you've come to get the Stone of Domination. He replied, the Stone of Domination. I didn't realize it was such a precious item. Yakarish replied, it's the only tool that can enhance my power. The one who took it in the past life, it was him, wasn't it? She said, with that, even the Demon King won't be able to ignore me. Girl said, I see. By the way, who are those two? I brainwashed the swordsman who tried to attack me. Yakari said, I'm looking forward to it now. Just how strong can I get, even with my current strength? Frey said, I'm relieved. So, you're weak right now. I thought you were at least Demon Lord level. Teacher to Kiana Kania. Kiana said, are you okay? Ah, who are you? Why are you? He replied, this is bad. Even though I killed Eucharius, the brainwashing hasn't worn off. Can I defeat her in my current state with full power? Teacher said this should break the brainwashing. Now, I need to hurry and get out of here, Frey said. Wait. Who are you? Wait. Don't pass out. If I fall here, everything will be for nothing. I have to hold on until I get to the student dorm. I just need to hang in there. Teacher said, what is this? It feels like I was dreaming. What's going on here? She said, why is the princess here? Teacher replied, since you're here, you must also have memories of your past life, right? Please, answer me this, are you Frey's enemy or ally? She told enemy. Teacher said in return that you answered immediately. I like that. Would you like to join the Frey Extermination Alliance? We gather regularly to discuss how to kill that scumbag Pharaoh Che. Are you even studying properly? Yikes. How, teacher said if the church takes full control in this life, Frey will get exactly what he wants. She replied, none, even though Kania-san is a black magician, she's exceptional, so please don't compete with her. Ugh, fine, what's that? What a day, Frey said if he had been stronger, I might have died. A minion of the Demon King suddenly appearing, and the heroines all gathering together. Well, since I kept my face hidden and changed my voice, I don't think I've been exposed. Sorry, I just got back. TCH, you're back already. She said, young master, where did you go today? He replied, I told you, didn't I? I'm tired. I went shopping with my sister. Stop asking. Just turn off the lights. She replied, it's strange, I saw someone who looked exactly like the young master in the back alley. He was wearing a mask, but he was holding a familiar sword. Frey said, so, that's what happened. But there's no definitive proof. I'll just keep denying it. How many swords do you think exist in this world? She said, I see. By the way, young master, when you fled, you dropped your star-shaped brooch. He said, hey. Don't touch it recklessly. Oh. This is strange. I found it in the back alley auction venue. She replied, you were in such a hurry to escape that you didn't even notice you dropped it. He said, what's going on now? Damn, I've been found out. Damn it. What should I do? Hey. What she replied, it's useless to deny it. The sword, the brooch, and this wound. These are all solid proof that the masked man is the young master. Explain now, why did you help me? Stop debuff, the fate of a false villain, the user's lifespan and vitality are greatly reduced. Stack, 1 she said, oh young master. What's happening all of a sudden? This is ridiculous. Today has really been full of unexpected events, she in shock said, young master. Frey, young master. She asked, is this really okay? If I had left him, he probably would have died, no. But I can't let him die like this. I'll ask him why he helped me, it's not too late to kill him after I get an answer. Let me invade his subconscious. Frey is unconscious. Now's my chance. If I do this, I'll know everything inside his mind. What a clear subconscious, she thought criminals and villains should be in deep darkness, yet, hello. She thought, here you are, the master of the subconscious. Don't be careless just because he's a child. In here, he holds absolute power. This is the magic of the oath. Swear to answer my questions truthfully. Child said, I swear. So please release me. First question, why did Frey help me? She said, because you are important to Frey. But there's a proper reason for it. And He even sacrificed his life energy to help you. Eh. Child replied, I see, words alone can't convey it, huh? She said, let me show you. The true form of Frey. This is how I became the villain myself. My plan was to die with you here. I want to protect everyone I love. This time, I can finally save them. I won't live long anyway, I'll end it quickly. It's so ironic. I wanted to spend time laughing with you, it's better to make use of her to save her. Kanya. She asked, explain to me, why did you help me? Was it all, for me? Frey's despicable actions were for me and the world's salvation. Did he fall because I found out? He even sacrificed his life to help me, despite my hatred for him. Is that true? Frey, young master. He said, please, don't blame yourself. I can handle being hated all by myself. Frey waked up and said unconsciously, where am I? She replied, young master. Ah. Frey said, that's right, you figured out my true identity, didn't you? You probably don't understand, but I'll explain now. Now that it's out, there's no point in hiding it. Okay, go ahead and tell me. I have a mission to save the world. At the same time, I'm bound by a strong oath. Right now, I power up through evil deeds, and if good deeds are discovered, my lifespan is shortened. So that's why you treated me like that? Yeah, I used you for my mission. He again said, Kanya, never forgive me. No matter the reason, my actions can't be justified. She said, but there must have been unavoidable circumstances, right? Every night, you gave me your life force. He asked to her, what? You knew. She replied, I was suspicious of what you were doing, but now it makes sense. So, it was bound to be discovered sooner or later. So, what will you do now? She said, I'll keep serving you as always. I can't rest until I repay you. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I'll leave it to you as before. Cat came princess, she asked, why are we meeting in a cat cafe? Pharaoh Che said, here, no spies can observe us. She replied, I see. Pharaoh Che replied, since we failed to obtain the stone of domination, we must seize Frey's weakness and restrict his movements. Pharaoh Che said, I'd love to tear him apart, right? Kanya said, now. Well, let's do it now. Pharaoh Che. Even if we kill him, our lives will continue. We just need to deal with it discreetly. She thought, if I become a spy, I should be able to help the young master a little. But this alone, no. I can't do everything. I can't carry that heavy burden for him. All I can do are probably small, mundane things. I'll start with the simplest thing. First, I'll prepare a normal meal, even if it's just for a short while. I want to see the young master smile. She asked, how does it taste? Frey said, of course, it's excellent. How many times have I been frustrated, unable to say this one line until now? Well then. After breakfast, I'll give you today's life force. But if you do that, young master, it's fine. I won't let you die. She said, I understand. Please don't overdo it. He said, now, let's begin. She replied, yes. As expected, the penalty is taking a toll on his body. She said, ugh. He replied, what's wrong? She replied, my stomach. He said, I'm sorry. She said, why, young master? He said, it seems the star mana and dark magic mixed. She said, this is bad. If you absorb that, you'll. I'm fine, just wait a moment. She said, ugh, young master. Please stop. I'm fine, really. He said, huff, it was surprisingly quick. She replied, wonderly, but young master, your left arm. He said, ah, it hurts a little, but it's fine. It's not my dominant arm, so it won't be much of a problem. She replied, however. It'll be difficult to restore it. He said, you're being dramatic, it'll all return to normal once it's over. Kanya. It's almost time for school. Yes, young master. Teacher said the midterm test is a one-on-one match. My condition is terrible, but I've achieved my goals so far. With the points I've earned at the academy, false villain points overview. Accumulated false villain points, 3,560 points. Remaining false villain points, 630 points. Frey thought I've acquired all the skills and items I could. Now I can focus on the main quest. The first main quest is focused on Irina, right? Nobles who lose to Irina in the midterm exam they'll hold a grudge and attack the commoner dorm, right? However, this time, the villain will change based on my choices. Whether I win, lose, or escape against Irina will decide that. Avoid the fight, frame someone else as the villain, and become the mastermind. 2. Fight Irina and win to earn the reward. The villain is unspecified, so it's high difficulty. 3. Fight Irina and lose. I can handle the penalties casually. Of course, I'll choose the route where I become the villain, following the prophecy. Teacher said it's much easier to play the villain myself than to choose an unknown route. Anyone who slacks off will fail immediately. Make sure to prepare properly. Pair up and report by the next period. That's all. Frey said this is troublesome. Fighting Irina is easy, but, he thought the problem is, right now, she has no chance of beating me. Boys Rascals said stop it. This has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with us. You ruined Lord Frey's mood. Girls said but the ones who brought Irina to the banquet didn't say anything. Rascal Boys said those idiots don't count. Frey said proudly, oh, you're clever, huh? I didn't have to order you to do this. She said, well, Lord Frey. How could you come to such a filthy place? He said, well, Lord Frey. How could you come to such a filthy place? She replied, I see. The punishment will be over soon, so just wait a little longer. Frey asked, why did you run away? Irina replied, I can't do something so foolish as that. Frey said, I see. So you can do everything except foolish things. Then, Irina, how about this, the winner of the test gets to have the other do whatever they want. This way, it's fair, right? I can't trust that. Ahem, I'm asking Irina. Girls said, or will you fight instead? Irina said, damn it. Fine, I'll do it. Frey said, oh. You said you'll do it now, huh? If you win, I'll give you 1,000 gold. But if you lose, you'll become my slave. Then, let's proceed, I'll make the death oath. You commoners are quick to break promises, after all. She replied, what did you say? She talked to Irina, what did you say? She answered, I'm fine. All I have to do is crush him. Frey said, do you know what happens if you break an oath? If you understand, you better prepare your own coffin. She told, even though it's a life or death oath, you don't even flinch. As expected, that person is special. Frey replied, that's right, you all. Don't lay a hand on these guys anymore. She said, understood. We'll leave everything to Lord Frey. Frey said, I refuse to use others, so you'd better follow through. I've successfully paired up with Irina, and dealt with the annoying flies. The problem is, I have to lose to her while she's weak from mana depletion. Irina Filiano status, mana depletion. Losing on purpose isn't easy. False villain points plus 500 points. Life or death fly extermination, new. The skill store has opened with additional options due to the accumulation of false villain points. Nice, the new skill store should be useful. Skill store V.2 a mana transfer LV. 1-800 points transfer mana to the target through physical contact. Repeated use may lead to mana depletion and fainting. If she's mana depleted, I can give her my mana.